turnovers.
Ohio State, with a win today, can clinch a share of the regular season with just their rivals from Michigan remaining. And at 3-0, we're underway here in Columbus, Ohio, on a day where I've already been told they will break the attendance record at this fairly new Ohio State Lacrosse Stadium. It's Alumni Day. Some of the most famous Buckeyes, and there's a lot of them, are here. Kelly, 19th goal this season. Back to the face-off we go. Ohio State women played here on Thursday night. Now the men just a couple days later. So much going on around campus. Comes all the way around, the shot off the cage. Third goal of the season for Langermeyer to go with 3 assists. We're tied at 1s. Back to the face-off.
Another nice win by Jack Oldman. This is a make-it-take-it situation. You get a goal, you want to come right back with that next face-off and see if you can't get another one.
Always about that momentum. And it's 2-1 Ohio State. Back to the face-off we go. The Buckeyes have won 2 out of 3. Ground ball picked up by the Terps. And they're even at 2-2. The scoreline, though, the Buckeyes with a 2-1 lead.
With Jonah Carrier taking the draw for the Terps. Coach Tillman likes to go back and forth and check out number 1 if you're a Terp lacrosse player.
That's the focus of our State Farm State of Success. What a wonderful game that was. So many one-goal games between these two teams, most of them won by Maryland. The Buckeyes hoping to switch that.
So we just had a face-off violation.
To reach 20, as he got 19 and 20, 2 of the 3. The scoreline matches the story from the face-off, as back to the face-off we go. This time the ground ball picked up by the Buckeyes. Quickly transition, trying to bounce it on the turf. It bounces over the cage. Backed up though. He get to 20 goals, and so upsets number 7. He's now at 20 goals as well. So 2 Terps players now with 20 goals on the season. Both of them scoring number 20. And this one, no! Are you kidding me? No, they'll say the shot clock was over in the final seconds. Maryland that close to making it 5, and was just a tad too late from Jack McDonald, one of the captains. Look at this. You got the clock there. Ground ball picked up. Straight downhill, and yeah, definitely too late, way late, but still. Tomorrow on the Big Ten Network. Second quarter, ready to roll. Again, Maryland in their black jerseys, Ohio State in their gray. Columbus, Ohio, the fantastic Ohio State Lacrosse Stadium of the season. And the senior, Seal Beach, California, makes it 4-3.
Now that will not be a countable face-off violation because it didn't happen around the scrum area. The ball shot out. That's
at Maryland, but that 2022 season was spectacular.
Well, John Tillman, you know, it's all about the little things. He makes sure that everybody's on the same page, and he's just a coach that you want to play for.
14th goal this season for Bryce Ford. As back to the face-off we go. Terps so close to make it, take it. Good effort play here from Ohio State, and they needed it. The ground ball is picked up.
That's going to be a whistle. Yep, ball got stuck in the cross. Immediate whistle. Ball's going the other way. You know, I know watch.
And now the biggest lead of the game, 6 of the last 7 coming from the Terps, where at the face-off they also have been dominant with 7 of 11, now 8 of 12. Wow, Maryland starting to look like a train here right now, plowing through the Buckeye. Still big smiles, but I don't think the crowd is digging the 5-goal deficit that the Buckeyes face right now. And it starts with the face-off where the ground ball was picked up by the Buckeyes. That is massive off the timeout especially. So Ohio State has it, and Ohio State, Captain Obvious, they need to score here. That was Jack Oldman, face-off specialist, sophomore out of Canada. In the first half, a dominant second quarter from the visitors from College Park, the Maryland Terrapins, as it's 9-3, and that is the whistle. Quick thought on Maryland dominant here in the second quarter.
Face-offs, you know, it's all about possession in this game, and it's a game where it's the make it take it.
Their coaching knowledge to USA Lacrosse as well.
Well, you know, they're some of the best in the game, so why wouldn't USA Lacrosse want to have them be a part of their program?
All right, second half underway. Again, the Buckeyes out there in the gray with the scarlet trim, trying to win that opening face-off. A couple stick checks keep the ground ball going here at Ohio State Lacrosse Stadium, where we are awaiting patient day 17th this season. And
Maryland's on a roll now.
Yeah.
They can feel it. A lot of time left in this game, though. Buckeyes are a proud group, #2 in the country.
Wow, the last 2 years, one in overtime, another one again by just one goal. So many one-goal games. We did the flashback to 2017 where it was a one-goal win for Maryland. Nothing. Coach Zim about the fact that McNaney's defense in front of him, he doesn't have to do as much. When he is needed, he steps up, but he's clearly got a defense in front of him. And also, I think the communication there is solid.
Yeah, it's solid. You know, Maryland's a very, very good lacrosse team, and you know they move the ball, and they're.
Ben Mayer, Palm Harbor, Florida, Calvary Christian High School. So back-to-back, we'll call, I guess, rebound goals. One came off the cage, one came off the goalie. Ohio State has cut the lead to 6, but the face-off is won by Maryland. Turned over, though. The long stick of the Buckeyes. That's number 20, Johnny Cool, who we were waiting to say his name. Is
seeing the growth, the amount of terrific players that now are coming up through high school playing college ball. It's the best.
So you got the alumni, and then you also got the Zim effect, right? They find out Don Zimmerman's going to be here, and we got a new record.
That's very nice of you, but I think those days have to see the man, have to see the ball. If you're right behind them, they can't do both. They have to make a decision.
Second to go today for Ed Sheehan. Not to be confused with Ed Sheeran, 16th goal on the season. Ohio State with 3 goals in a row, and they pulled within 5, where anything is possible.
Absolutely.
In second this season for Dylan McGee. And this record crowd.
Sean Magtato that time on the face-off.
Field out of the state of New York and John Jay High School. 3rd goal today and 16th this season. Sun starting to shine brightly here for the, I'm going to say, 3,000 plus in the stadium, 2,800 plus, but there are more than 200.
The net.
Griffin Turner, the Hofstra transfer, finding Haas from Fairview, Texas. And once again, they're within 4. 21 goals for Haas.
Well, you hate to give one away after that happens. You know, you get a goal, and the last thing you want to do as a face-off man is jump. You know, be patient.
And as the final 17 seconds wind down, Zim, we may still see a goal here, but this one is over. We got to get out to baseball. Your thoughts on what you saw here today from Maryland coming into Columbus. A record crowd for the Buckeyes. Well done, Ohio State, on the crowd, but a better job by Maryland to get the win.
Well, I think Maryland was very focused. I think they were upset and angry that they lost to Rutgers, and they came up here with a mission. And they're a good team, well coached, and just a really terrific display of lacrosse for 60 minutes by the Terps.
All right, Zim, pleasure to work with you.